Another massive day, another day without a settlement, but that doesn't stop XRP. In this video, we're going to break down why I think XRP is about to make a lot of people a lot of money. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into it. Welcome back, everybody. Like I said, don't forget to turn your notification bell on so you know when we upload our latest XRP content or go live right here on YouTube. Make sure you click all and you are not going to miss a beat. But as always, let's give you a quick update on the market. 2.39 trillion, a big day for cryptocurrency. XRP up 3.5%, trading just under 52 cents with a significant spike on volume of around 4%. So good news on the macro sentiment when it comes to XRP. Obviously, the big news is always going to be when and if we get this settlement, the value that it's all about. But I'm not really here to talk specifically about that. I want to talk a little bit about some of the updates that's coming and just recap on why I think XRP is a huge play for 2024. So recently we got some pretty big news on the EVM sidechain for XRPL. Ultimately, the collaboration now between Persist to bolster the capabilities of the XRP ledger. Ultimately, harnessing EVM OS and modular technology stacked provided by EVMOS to refine and advance the sidechain currently in its development phase. Now, I've talked a lot about XRPL. We've recently seen the Japanese bank SBI come on board, as well as a South Korean investment firm, all become validators on the XRPL chain. Very, very interesting. But ultimately, by incorporating EVM OS, Ripple aims to instill EVM compatibility. For those of you not familiar with that term, ultimately the Ethereum virtual machine, allowing smart contracts as well as tokens, DeFi, and everything else to be built upon the XRPL. It says EVM OS constructed by the Cosmos SDK grants. Remember, they were even trying to get IBC attached to a multitude of chains through the inter-blockchain communication protocol. The integration aligns with XRPL's EVM sidechain with industry norms and broadens its connectivity within the wider ecosystem. So this is actually a pretty big deal. We talked a little bit about it when it first came out, but this sidechain linked directly into the Cosmos ecosystem, interoperability, inter-chain connections could be absolutely huge for Ripple. And don't forget, attaching those smart contracts and building out tokens could all be a wild ride. That's why we are seeing XRP Whales stacking their bags. Whenever we've seen a price dip, they have been stacking it to the tune of around $55 million in simply just 2 weeks. And this continues to be the case as XRP price starts to move. And I do think until we officially get the settlement, we are going to see this kind of suppressed price, but sensible people or people that certainly believe in the macro side when it comes to XRP are absolutely buying the dip. They are getting in before this thing takes off. And let's just play the two scenarios out. If the settlement is in favor of XRP and the value is at that, so that we deem that the price is going to explode, it is as simple as that. When you start looking at partners with Ripple, this is where it starts to become even more interesting. Bank of America, we talked about, as well as the Japanese company SBI Banking and Revolt, many, many others, Uphold, Fidor, Google Ventures, and much, much more, all linked directly into Ripple, or certainly are using the Ripple service. So this is why I am incredibly bullish on XRP. Now, that's not to say that I wouldn't be prepared to take some profits and move on if we don't get this settlement. And I think that's why the SEC is delaying as much as possible. But my sentiment is I think it's coming very soon. I think it will be in favor of Ripple. And ultimately on the back of that, I therefore think we're going to see this big price spike. What is interesting though, this macro line that we've had for XRP, it is supporting it perfectly, even when it comes down and retests it. So this is a key support for us in an uptrend. And I think that's very, very important to say. Now, we've had some big runners in the markets, things like Solana up nearly 11%, things like Aerodrome Finance nearly 20%. And again, make sure you follow me for all the latest updates on that. But XRP is still doing work. We want to see this come a little bit higher. I'll be testing the 200 exponential moving average, starting to buck the trend from these lower lows that we have right here on the chart. MACD, RSI, all within our favor. The news, the hype, the excitement, all of within our favors. Bags packed. XRP, in my opinion, is going to be a monster the minute this settlement comes. And everything right now that's been built around the outskirts of it, everything that's fundamentally partnering up with it, is all for the moment we all want, which is the settlement with the SEC, and then Ripple XRP can continue its uptrend. I think there'll be a flood of financial institutions, banks, and much more, all desperate to use the XRP Elb. So make sure you stay tuned to this channel, subscribe for all the latest, and let me know in the comments down below. When do you think that settlement's going to come? Or simply drop an X down there if you're part of the XRP community. But as ever, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.